family? It's your boy Lou Cypher, CEO Oasis Talent, Mr. International. You watching compilations. Best battle rap compilations on the internet. Y'all already know.
It's Mad Flex, and you're watching compilations. Why wouldn't you?
Hey, what it do, man? It's your player partner, Jack Boy, man. 1-6 of the motherfucking Goonies. You are now watching compilations. Rhythm shit.
What's up, man? It's your boy Killer Drone. This is compilation. Boss.
How we doing, y'all?
Yeah, good.
My name is Jay the Nightwing. I'm here to separate you from those you become complacent with. Replace them with an ace that has a thought process equipped with the speed of light, yet the stamina of the death that chases it. You're tempted now, because of my style, to join hands with those who are tainted with ignorance and impatience. If you would just refrain from it, allow me to train your brain to leave the station, and then you'll not only gain the power to tap into this frequency, you'll also favor it. And my name is just a play on my first and last name. It has very little to do with Bruce Wayne and shit, but Jorm, you think you slick. You know it. You named the event next Friday, then put Nightwing in front of a baby Joker. Thought we wouldn't notice. What, you thought this was going to be sidekick versus sidekick? No. This is heroin versus its effects. It's nothing heroic, but fucking top 5, name your top 40. I'll best them like we had a wedding and they got to hold the rock for me. To say that this softy is in my league is accurate. It's not hardly. I'm raising the bar so far that Arnold Schwartz couldn't spot for me. You niggas thought I was off game, huh? I guess I am if you're playing a Glock 40. But you Bellingham boys got banged, huh? Well, that's why your shots aboard me. Plus, there's way too many squares in your little block party. Damn. So what are your tactics, tic-tac-toe? Your whole circle not to cross me, did they not? You saw the numbers piling into those before you. Did they stop? I mean, first battle landed, look where they got. This is what happens when you cats don't know how to manage your curiosity problems. Now they got you trekking with a dude whose IQ is next to Spock's. You've been patient, but you wanted to jump this ship since it left the dock. Will fret you not. I'll get my point across so swift that Kanye West would stop and just return back to the sea. Your heart rate monitor is flat as can be. Let's check the clock. Time of death? Let me stop. Before we close the casket on this punk ass, let's see what you got. As I suspected, a whole lot of name slander and comical reference. But all that shit is just packaged for the severance. More cushion for the pushing, just another pussy for me to stick these heads in. This shit don't even need no more progression. I know all y'all battle rappers are booked, but can we find someone else within state lines? I know it would take time to replace mine, but I'm getting tired of sharing FaceTime with a dude whose mind state is more than ape kind. Round 1 was just a love tap. This shit here is a hate crime. I wouldn't even make this about race. If I did, you'd be way behind. Tactics. Tactics. The irony of that name, online playing Call of Duty is probably the only time you take that name to private. This ain't your mommy's house, Tacky. You should have never left home at all. This ain't no game. You're at the boss's level, and ain't no cheat codes involved. They used to play the same games too. When I came of age, I sold them all. You didn't learn the same lessons, so that's why you're here now learning that ghost protocol. That shit. What the hell are you snorting, Tactics? The Santa's elves themselves tell you had a gift wrapping. Here comes the Michael Jackson scheme. I'm sure right now if you were to check your wallet, you'd find some white on the Jackson. So what? You fix your nose and all of a sudden you can pop with a king? That's not gonna happen. This might look like a walk forward, but you're going backwards. Nigga. This might look like a walk forward, but you're going backwards, moonwalking. God damn it, catch up if you can't catch it. Shit time, I'll leave it at that. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna finish my second round and go into my third. I had a few drinks, so excuse me for forgetting some words. Had me asking, did you prepare at all your rap verse? Was this supposed to be opposite day or some shit? Where they placed the last verse? I'm telling you, Nicki Minaj couldn't put on this much ass work. You get dragged through dirt wearing a half skirt and still leave more dignity after that last verse. Oh, I see the silence coming up. Nah, they don't want that intellect. They want that violent stuff. They want me to talk about how you butt pirates running into Somalia, and they want me to talk about like some shit like where I'll fucking cut you up and make you my white dahlia. They want that propane. They want that gas tank close to that fucking cold flame. They want me to put that butterfly to your cheek like the old gang. Like, nigga, if you want that, then pick a bout where it would be a better route. And the rest of this round, I think I'm gonna talk about. Now I'm gonna give you and your girlfriend Paige something to talk about. Now calm down. Calm down. Oh, you dumped her good. You dumped her good. Because between me and her, there's just Facebook messages between us. She does find it strange, though, that you have more smiling selfies than she does. But, you know. Hey, but like, I've told the truth so far. I don't need to fill this battle with lies. So when I say she wouldn't cheat on you, I'm not lying, but she does have a thing for mixed guys. Ask this guy. Didn't Hush used to date her? So I'm feeling like somebody needs to go upside her eyes with one of them surgical lasers. This don't look smart. That's why when I had my opportunity, I never took part. But even if she never introduced herself to me, I can still tell that her name was Paige by how she bookmarks. So I guess after Hush and her were no longer on the same chapter, you figured that was the type of dame you'd like to chase after. It don't matter how beautiful you paint that picture up top, I'll still show you you ain't Paige Master. I guess y'all ain't watched that movie. Whatever. Anyways, this Brown, hold on, this is all first verse. This Brown is either gonna create or reopen some scars. Well, let's move on. I'm gonna start quoting one of your most questionable bars. Came from that one song. That shit go, you ain't ever ball, Sinead. Yeah. Now, for those who haven't heard it, the song had some rhythm and sound, but now just envision this clown jumping on the screen talking about blinking with his black on the chop him down. Well, you want chop cake on your birthday, boy, man. That let me know immediately that you are straight trash. Lyrically, I'm obviously way out of your weight class. I say shit like, I come heavy like your foot on the brake pad when you realize you stepped on the stage with a top grade veteran tactics. No matter how proactive, you will never face better. You might have had a nice spring, but even if you were Mayweather, you can't beat Nightwing when your weight's feather. Instead of taking them lines, you should have been taking notes. That's why they call you tactics, isn't it? Because you're too addicted to coke to intellectually coach. That's an acronym. You on that dope. That's why you sound dumb when you rap. Instead of your chest and your nuts, it should have been that drug that you scratched. But fuck it. Food for thought, you say fuck it to that. So I'll give these sweet niggas some sour faces to wear. They can dip their nuggets in that. And all you other rappers come with that. You wonder why the New York niggas ever bring us up in the discussion of rap? It's just to bust us like taps. I mean, look at the crowd that he brought with him. The crowd that he brought with him. Look like a bunch of wannabe stars. Joe, I feel like I'm writing scripts for Academy Award winners. And you should have seen the video they shot. Oh, nigga. It was for a song called Temporary. Y'all don't even need to look it up. I want to paint y'all a broad picture. It was this dude, King Hush, 4 white boys and some tall nigga jumping around. At a car wash, jumping around like some frogs with a shirt that said "Scared money don't make money." Looking like they don't make money at all, nigga. Like, he was at a car wash with no cars. I'm watching the video thinking, what's next? Of course, this nigga King Hush, soaking wet for no fucking reason. Got a wet stain traveling down from his neck on his tank top. You thinking tank top? Yes. This nigga had his shirt off. I couldn't even watch the rest. Hold on. Tactics, look at me. Tactics, look at me. So the next time you're at the bar with your brothers, or at a car wash again, I don't know, washing each other, just know, I'll give you a rematch whenever you're ready to. But this battle rap shit ain't for everybody, homie. Especially you. Nite. Alright. Let's start with this slaughter. Man, fuck this battle shit, man. How many of y'all just want to see me toss this dude in the water? Everybody saw all that freestyling and hey, Taylor, did you study, nigga? At all? Well, if you didn't, here come that exam now. Just like an exam, I'm about to take this shit without question. That's hands down. Now, it's one thing to be rapping to yourself at your house, but you on the cam now. Last time you was on the cam, I mean, other than that Shamu line, no reaction from the damn crowd. And speaking of which, you can't clown. How the fuck you gonna diss Stewie's girl, talk about Shamu, with your bitch in the background looking thirstier than a ShamWow? In the background. Hold up. In the background. Talking about, I'm like, somebody tell this chick to sit her ass down. Like, motherfucker. And I don't know about y'all, but I done been to that profile, seen them snap posts. Wow. It's an understatement to say that she done packed more pounds. Hey, sweetheart, crack a fat joke now. Disrespectful motherfuckers. I should be at your smile and just poke your face. You can wear that poker face. I'll still give you that Joker face. It could be a closed casket or an open case, or I'll let milk cartons show your face. Your whole family be intolerant to lactose. Now, let's double back though. Now, apparently, you begged for that matchup with Stewie. He took that shit. I mean, you know that I'm right. As soon as your brain would have constructed that idea, real shit, you should have kept that on the hush soon as it formed the hype. Speaking of wolf magic, my bad if my separation caused any ill static, but think of this body as part of my severance package. I could give them to you in body parts and severance package. Nah, I'd never do that shit. Even if I would with him, I never had to do that shit. So let's make peace, brother. My bad about all the car wash jokes and tactics. But now I'm feeling like I'm 10 seconds away from a bully beatdown casting. Look who I'm matched with. And who's next that I'm matched with? Is it Sir Fresh? That fucking dumb nerd? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, dumb nerd. Well, after I'm done with this oxy head, I don't want to have a moron to deal with. Hey, I get it. I get it though, Hush. I get it though, Hush. You're trying to kill two stoners with one bird, but I mean, that's got to be it. That's got to be it, right? Me losing to this livestock, black motherfucking cartel, that's unheard. No, that's unheard. You gonna see death around the corner, won't know where to run first. Get him out, y'all. Get him out, y'all. I'm looking like Tupac Shakur with his outlaws next to this fake opponent. I had to tell some niggas not to shake your two pockets out, but Lord, the temptation's going. Oh, Tay. Another nigga who didn't study the test notes, man. This is the type of shit that got Nightwing up here looking like Deathstroke. And I don't know if you know what Deathstroke is, but that left-hand swing, watch it, put him to sleep, hypnosis. Why do you think they recruited me? Why do you think they recruited me? And the way that I torture tactics, I'm surprised you were surprised, Rome, but then again, my torture tactics was surprised, Rome. Now, oh, but same night, critics came with their criticism. Well, on that, let's shine a little daylight. Okay. Hush said, that nigga with the beard, give him a chin check. I said, that nigga right there, couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, shine my boots. My tube socks would ask him, is it in yet? Keep it going?
Yeah.
He gonna get found with a mouth full of grass. He like the turf. How I eat these beaches, you think he'd like to surf. My niggas can't wait for you to come around. You like the first. Niggas knew you were gonna die since the beginning. You Heisenberg. Can y'all see the difference between Nightwing and that nigga Light? How a nigga like Nightwing can make you look really light? Oh, but we can also hear Lux when a nigga be talking. This coming from a nigga who's logged in every time that I log in. He wanna hear gunbar after gunbar like a Republican office, like I got a short call and a big Tommy out looking for Martin. I'm all in, nigga.
Let it sink in. Damn.
I'm all in. Nah, back to what I was doing. You see, even my light bars get mistaken for darkness. Book of Exodus, you'd find my most famous performance. Trying to avoid me, just put lamb's blood all in your garments and hide your 3-year-old along with you and pray for the morning. A man with many names. I'm trying to keep my essence dormant, but honestly, I didn't quit the job for lack of enjoyment. I just figured I'd give the Reaper man some slack on appointment, so I'm in this battle shit now just to see that disappointment. I love it. To see it crushing you, it acts as a poison. Your cheerleaders might have your back, but they ain't packing an appointment. But what you lack is in the sack. You don't have half of the grunts it takes to attack this assassin. My point is, this matchup is pointless. You don't get it yet, do you? All the matches you had, is it even a question why I was assigned to you? Now, I told them I wouldn't take it that far, and I still won't, but understand, you're in this ring now, not just because I hurt pride, but I kill hope. Think of my rhymes and my antics as some skilled pokes that paralyze you for this moment as I go for the kill stroke. And can you blame them? All you've done is shame them, fucking up all of their footage. Half these niggas want to put hands on your ass, but you're such a bitch that they know that they shouldn't. I bet. Are we awake?
Go.
I bet half a G you could get knocked out by your majesty, you travesty. Yet you act as if we couldn't. Talk about you got a small click, you don't bang, but you'll shoot us. Save that for your girlfriend, Puddin'. You also said you're Slim Shady, no Eminem. Trying to figure out what that meant.
Slender Man.
Did you mean that you're a Slim and Shady person? Is that it?
Slender Man.
See, Hush, if you want to see a classic, I have to be matched with a nigga that can match wit. Instead of these half-ass candy rappers that can toss like they plastic. I feel like A-Hat is into some necromancy or witchcrafting, because I don't know how y'all do it, but y'all keep pulling him from his casket. Let him sleep. Carve the letter Z on a bullet and let him catch it. Sleep on me, you're gonna wake up fucked up like I slept on a tin mattress. You get it now yet? How the fuck do you take so many losses and still strut like you crown best? Nigga, you've lost every square off you've ever been in. Nigga, I haven't even lost a round yet. You think all them losses would have made you better? Only thing you changed is your name. By the way, is it Taylor Martin, Taylor Made, or Tay Weather? You having trouble with your name? That's cool. Before I leave, I'm gonna give you one you can stay with forever. We're gonna call you Conspiracy from now on, because you look like George Bush and Osama bin Laden had a baby together. Hey, yo, Stewie. He keep getting back up for more, don't he? Yeah, I know, right? But what do you tell a man who already got 2 black L's? Nothing, he already been told twice. Night.
Get him, boy.
Bravo, Hush. That was cute. Don't be so hard on yourself. Not all of us can rap the truth. Now, for showing up alone, I gotta tip my cap. Salute. I think now it's about that time we start pouring out some cheap-ass citrus absolute. Well, here I am again. And like before, we got bars that need examining. This is my 3rd battle in. I guess it's not that hard to stand with him. Hey, but don't lie to yourselves now. Y'all know how badly I'm about to manhandle him. All you gonna see is J Floor King. That's JFK, and Prez gonna die on cam again. Y'all be acting like Nightwing. I'll be having trouble sometimes understanding him, but with King, don't nobody give a damn with him. Claiming he king. Maybe a cottonmouth king, you cannot spit. I don't know what you've been putting in your cannabis. And you stay adamant that you got bars and they damaging like they can't admit, but hush. Ain't none of that trash going over our heads, nigga. This ain't waste management. Like, fucking sniper though. I brought some bomb shit. History gonna repeat itself. How Prez ran into an assassin after getting fucked by a blonde bitch. Now, Civic Father Jew, DL your granddaddy. Oh, don't mind me though, I'm just fucking the moms and damn every bitch you get along with. Now, fuck the funny shit though, I'm done clowning. I'm gonna have to remind y'all how to 3-0 somebody in a 1-rounder. Now, you're lucky as fuck that there isn't a round 2, because car alarms and the neighbor's barking dog couldn't kill Hush like I'm about to. You are now, no, wait, that's not what it was. Wait. Okay. You all placed your bets against Nightwing. Code name for the Angel of Death. Well, I hope y'all end up paying your debts because I came to collect. You are now battling a nigga whom you claim to respect, but deep down, we all know you hate and detest. Why? Because I represent everything that your name would suggest. I walk like a king and I don't say shit. I'd rather be saving my breath. I'm also a million miles away from where you lyrically aim to progress. You had a debatable with Taylor Made. I put Taylor Made to rest. Meanwhile, you were putting tears on your keyboard trying to get that hate off your chest. Now, a real one wouldn't say half the shit that you say on the net. So when face to face, why would anything you say be a threat? Can't even stress. All that pillow hugging that tainted all of your fame and success. Beefing over comments that you should have just played to the left. Lame as a mess. He be crying like it's his motherfucking wedding day. Somebody should have bring him a dress. Let me digress. You got it. We didn't already flip the light switch. The only reason he made that baton bar is because he actually wants Nightstick. Now, hold up.
Killed it.
You're losing weight, Hush. You're losing weight. That's because lately you've been getting flattened. This must be deja vu for you, all these losses with Washington. I ain't about to save Paula Patton, but you be backstabbing. On Facebook talking mad shit. Be damn near ready to throw his whole school under the bus. Maybe that's why they call y'all magic. Hey, say, Bo, I know you remember my torture tactics, so it's only right that I kill you with the same knife that you stabbed Bo in the back with. Cause that shit. Hold up.
Talk that shit.
Time out.
Tell him.
Time out though. Before I give this attention whore another loss, I got a question for you little puppy dogs. How the fuck did y'all expect him to have your back when he prefers being in front of y'all? Okay, time in. Because that shit, that made you a believer. But then King went Brutus on your ass like you was just King Caesar. He be acting like you be getting slept on. Nah, he just don't know how to hit with no sleepers. So it's cool that you disagree with him, Bo, because I don't agree with him neither. I'll never be underdog to such a fucking underachiever. You could not fuck with Jay inside of an elevator with Ether. What that means is, even if you brought Nas and Solange with you to keep up with Jay, I'm in the hold lane. You're still gonna need to speed up. Speak up. He who thinks he can watch my throne and reach up. Yes, I said throne, Judas. After this, you're gonna have to give that king up. Think about that. Don't hurt yourself, stuff. Speaking of which, what exactly is it that you're the king of? Not just rap, but I could best you at anything that you could think of. This is why a king shouldn't battle a knight. King Knight. This is why a king shouldn't battle a knight. You're on the brink of destruction. I done lanced a lot of authors that thought they were published. Now, it hurts, doesn't it? To know that I could single-handedly dead your whole family. Oh, you must be cousin It. That was cute. And by family, I mean Wolf Magic, of course, which, first of all, sounds like some 80-year-old woman's dry fantasy. I got too much Ritalin in my balls for all of that hype activity. And the rest of them jacks don't got the rubies it takes to bring down the nigga that shot Kennedy. Now, I told Hush to stop sending me these caucuses. And what does he do? He puts himself up as an offering. Nigga's so dead already, though. The house that he thinks he's living in, he's actually haunting it. Civic told me that he couldn't find a hole big enough to stick the coffin in. I said, I don't give a fuck if you got to evacuate a whole continent. This was your assignment. This was your assignment. Throw some cement on the nigga and have people mistake him for a monument. Or toss this snake in the river with the rest of the moccasins. You wrong for this. The position they got me. Got a Mr. Miyagi, niggas who don't listen to copy. Now it's looking like Pulp Fiction. Job unfinished and sloppy. They killed a wolf, then had to call the wolf to get rid of the body. I don't know why you still standing here, Hush. I'm gonna be here all night. We ain't got nothing more to discuss. I done took the king from you. Let's be honest, there's no bitches for crushes. So now you can just hush. Nightwing. All right. Ahab Washington. What? 4 MCs. Hello, neighbor. Now, before we get into this battle shit, my nigga Young Nate said it's imperative that I get you to sign this paper. Now, what this states is, no matter how mad you get, you can't commit any acts of violence later. With any sort of weaponry. This is a King Hush this. With any sort of weaponry. That means guns, knives, mace, tasers. Alright, we'll save that for later. No matter, those is a blank sheet of paper. I don't have time. Now, here I am at your residence. Right? Sort of. Not a single vice in me. Somehow I seem like I keep going after presidents. Well, okay. Well, that's okay. Well, after today, I'm gonna be Ahab's Cassius Clay. I'm about to run DMCs until y'all call me Master J. Now, Pastor pray that this islander doesn't blow his whole cast away. See, this cat, I don't even catch that guy. Yeah. See, this cat, actually a woman. Anne Hathaway. Nah, but you a heretic. Y'all didn't care. But you a heretic. That's cool. So I'm gonna let my words blaspheme, because the truth gonna hit harder than any of that shit you think you gonna have to say. Hey, hold up.
Talk to him.
So this is a battle I ain't even have to take. I'm just fishing for new jerk-offs that swim by me. You just the master bait. Now, I'm gonna look his great white shark-looking ass in the face, and then lyrically crack his jaws. I don't give a fuck how big of a boat I need or how many jabs it takes. No, you remember my last round? Yeah. You look just like a shark. His girlfriend, pussy, you probably smell like fish. We call that a tiger shark. Is this Shark Week? It don't matter. This Shark Week. All he got is the shark teeth to bite the rappers from our fleet. Somebody tell the barkeep. They better keep these women drunk before they friends on them. Bismarck. Hey, don't he look like one of them rude, polite motherfuckers? Bump his shoulder, he'd be like, bitch! Pardon me. Your whole battle rap career, my nigga, is a shit shark quiff. Shit shark quiff. Now, before y'all tag that up as a rookie fault, while I was researching him, I saw him shit on a nigga. Then he shitted himself. And after that, it was like I was just watching pussy talk, man. To me, this is the saddest shit. I'm up here trying to make y'all laugh and shit. Do y'all know how bad it gets to understand rap so well that you done damn near mastered it? Having to hold back this shit because half these niggas ain't half as quick. Feeling like Bruce Lee. You gotta slow down because when you kick this shit, not even the camera's catching it. How passionate are you about this rapping shit? If that's the case, why does it seem like I'm just dealing with a nigga on an asthma trip? You know what? I'm done playing pacifist. This last round, I'm gonna treat it like it's your last round. I'm finished masking it. Night. Yeah, I'm gonna wake y'all up since y'all feel like y'all wanna take a nap. How the fuck is this nigga gonna call me a nerd? Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? God damn, nigga. And you talking about you drink beer and shit? This fucking bustin' nerd, don't you think you done had too much? Maybe save it for the rest of the customers? Okay, well, y'all don't like the bubbles, whatever. Now, you can take my name, flip it, stir it, eat it, do whatever you want to do. Call me whatever you want to call me, Tick. But your name, for real, is Colin McGee. Holy shit. Nigga. No, don't make that face, nigga. Man, your name is like, as far as battle rap goes, top 2 on the fuck list. The only name I can think of worse than that is Dick Buttkiss. I know what you're thinking, Nightwing, what the fuck? I thought we were done with all the laughter. Well, I would come with that super hot fire, but he's not a rapper. Worthless. Hey, you got that right. Worthless. Merciless versus a man with no purpose. I'm too autistic. Might be autistic. I thought you had to birth it. Guess not. Now I'm at your desktop. Now watch a pro surface. He gonna be trying to find his way out like they already closed the curtains. This is Heartless versus the no heart having, jaw snapping like the signals under baseball caps and my bar captions. Show these rookie players which way to go like I'm John Madden. Stab them to a wooden post for the crows until God has them. They be like, why these niggas always get stressed? They flexible. I won't get the hole, but I'll still bar them to death. Correctional. You think you got the balls to test it? Cool. Talk to me. Now, let me get that. You think you got the balls to test it? Cool. I'll still leave your mind vegetable. I'll still leave your mind vegetable. Benefits you. Now you finally get to parking accessible. Rest of you? By now you should know he's chosen. Bars so fucking potent that they don't need quoting. I see rainbows coming at your ass, but no 4-leaf clothing. Really? Yeah. Fuck. It's my little cousin's birthday today. So, mazel tov. Jay the Nightwing versus Forms. Fuck, I'm already falling off. That's alright. To everybody in the witness stand, this is the plan. You're gonna see me with this hand rip the soul out of my biggest fan. Then you're gonna be trying to make me feel bad later. You see, this is Stan, but I'm not M. I'll write back like, fuck your little brother and that chick you can. But you know what? I feel like I gotta do something to return the favor, since you've been riding my jock harder than a derby racer. Well, after today, that depressive state that I'm gonna place you in gonna have you shredding weight like I'm your personal trainer. You see, I'm gonna take this 100, but you're gonna save hella money now that you ain't gotta sign them surgery papers. Your bars, lipo suck. I don't know how you got so many views. When your round's finished, the crowd clapping because they don't want to be rude. Then you want to question the bars of anyone that's ever joined in our group, but take it from Philly. Because you got an answer, but really, what's the point if you lose? We already know what you're gonna do. I mean, since you started, you haven't changed your rounds up since. You're gonna say, I bet you, and then make up some random shit. Well, let me show you how to do that. I bet your pet is a fat beaver, right? I bet you were racist, but too intimidated by black people. I mean, your online squeeze is underage, and you made her think that you are too. I bet when you met her in person, she looked at you like you weren't you. I bet you jerk off in your dad's basement. You're probably one of the reasons they sell Extends at the gas station. Right? Okay. Oh shit, I'm choking. Oh shit. Extends at the gas station. Now, you probably stay at home while your friends are out ass chasing and half the porn videos you have is animation. Well, I bet Form's a trend, but he is not no prime. You be acting like niggas block your shine, blocked in that house of lies. We go through it even if there's a mouse I'll find, so stop your line or we gon' skip the torture tactics and get right to the Gestapo kind. See, it's hardly fair though. I predict this Uso eating every name on the list, the Cartero. Nightwing, Nightmare, Villain, call him Scarecrow, 2 Robins, 1 Hood, but Bo got caught without his arrows. Y'all gonna love this shit. I put balls to chin on you and your little hawk friends. Let's start with offense. My next battle is with that skinhead but I ain't about to let balls win. I'm too Dougie for that. Now let's not get ratchet, this magic, you must be cursed, cause even on your back you still catch it. See these rap dudes? Chris Matthews, no names but they can get the catch too. Tell King of the Dot, I'm Russell Wilson. This last bullet's for Pat's crew. Nah, they like Nightwing, that's too big of a tree trunk to bark on. Well, y'all so used to that medium talk, you ain't hearing the Marchons. Difference is, I don't need to run. Y'all spread out when you see the gun. Spread out like the defense sees the gun. Yeah. Y'all spread out when you see the gun. You took a chance and got 2 L's on Cam. I'm 3-1. Camp Chancellor 31. Y'all with me? All right. I'm 3-1. And I'm probably not your 3rd loss, but which sucks because I really wanted to say I put that 3rd on your back like you were Earl Thomas today, but I'm probably the 12th man, which is ironic because I'm not a noisy person. But this battle we're throwing one-sided like we avoiding Sherman. Why didn't you cancel this? You knew I was going to come beat you. I hope you ain't mad at Pete Carroll, nigga. You don't know when to run neither. And just like a CR, it's not surprising to see you lose, bitch. At the end, all you could give us was 1 round of some super bullshit, Nightwing. Seem like I'm constantly pinned against niggas who think they sound the hardest. And when they lose a battle, it's because they got slept on or the crowd's retarded. But I brought bars. You brought that thrift shop Mac Lamar shit and y'all rewarded. End of the day though, we all know your style is garbage. Speaking of style, let me borrow it. I said, little soft funny nigga. I tell him, Ted, please, how I met your mother? I didn't, she met me. It's a nigga having sex. It's a nigga having sex. Cause he don't bust when he's strapped. This mummification. I try angles to put a dead nigga under these raps. Come over here and say that. Come over here and say that. That's a bar I throw shade at never. But you know you ain't about that life. That's the reason you had to say that clever. Well, now you're caught in the ring with a fucking apex predator. Don't think that they call me wing because my weight class feather. See, you get very few chances to stare into glances with death. It's starting to seem like God is very left-handed. You should have done like your man and just thought about canceling before you calm down here and make up shit. You Marilyn Manson. You mad, bro? Fuck all that. You mad, bro? Me too. Mad scientist. Shocking bars is coming at your neck. I'm Frankenstein with this. So, to pull your burner, or your oven, or your toaster, fucking mindlessness. You're not about to kill this horror flick monster with kitchen appliances, so tell the pink motherfucking cartel I'm a new cancer, a loose cannon. A cross between Bruce Wayne and Bruce Banner. You got the same stupid look every time that they zoom camera. And your friends are all gassed. You must be Derek Zoolander. It's no surprise you next. You keep screaming about them big leagues. You ain't graduate high school yet, so they put you through me. I'm that exit exam, that IQ test, but they know what's gonna happen, nigga. You couldn't make it through varsity on that high noon stretch, so tell me, how the fuck are you supposed to survive through death? I'm a textbook killer / killer from Bible text. You gonna bleed like a pyro set. See, niggas think they can until Ryu flex. I'm not a pedestrian rapper. It sure as fuck looks like I am, though, the way I'm walking right by you vets. Keep the change, nigga. How many of y'all think he already lost? None of y'all? None of y'all? He threw up before he battled. Zoom in on the spaghetti sauce. Y'all see this shit? Speaking of your boy Fresh, I never thought Fresh was a smart person. That's why my bar score were lenient. But after that nigga ducked out on me, I'm thinking, damn, that nigga's a genius. Here go the boss. And now here go the boss, thinking I'm the right one to step on the stage with. See, this reminds me of Kings of Comedy, with what Cedric was saying. Y'all remember? He said if one person were to run, all the black people would follow, and the white boys be getting fucked up for coming straight to the problem. You were right here with hype. Since then, we ain't seen survival. I'm hunting you snow bunny so much, I don't even need the goggles. How you feel about that, bro? Okay, all right, whatever. I got some haters. So I said, did that hurt the chest? Bad nerve to stretch? Why you think I ain't battled a black person yet? Yodo, they ask you, do I have mercy? Yes, for the Lolo. Nigga, that's mercy less, you so-so. Remove the last O and flash SOS far as bodies had to cut more monsters than Ash gotta catch. Now that's a Pokemon reference, I don't care if that bar's respected. Cause it ain't Charizard's in the deck when I say that I'm card collecting, so rap your shit. And watch him get his own card pulled like a fucking magic trick. I done played pacifist, but now I got bars that feel like a passing fist. I'm too hard. Now I'm showing off. Why do you think I got a hat on my dick? Now y'all don't hear me. I mean, you might got more views than me. That's because you be getting killed, nigga. Crucially. Who do you think they came to truly see? I feel like I'm breaking up with you, nigga. Like, it's not you, it's me. I be seeing you at your battles, though. All Seahawked out, repping your city. Then you get straight ran through like when Dallas stepped in your city. And I swear, the people you battle, they make it look so effortless, really. I see why you shoe designing now, nigga. Because before that, defeat never looked pretty. They knew I would handle you. That's why they got EMT certifications for the camera crew. I'm flammable. I'm flammable. Meaning my name ain't something you can hold a candle to. My bar's monkey. Stop trying to hang. You get the boot even if your camp with you, LAD, LS. Don't trip, my niggas. After I take this white bitch out, I'm gonna save the last dance for you. I don't get that movie, Save the Last Dance, take this white bitch out. Fuck it, round two. You still ain't answered my question. What acid trip made you think that you could run laps with this? Stick to shoes and tats. Lately, you marks been getting your asses kicked. Remember, you asked for this. You're lucky that I don't have a fee. I do the Northwest like Southwest. Nigga, you can get bagged for free. Come on. Come on, son. Talk to him. The fat lady Ben sang, the song done. You like your Seahawks to just pass away. There's no long run. I mean, your peoples might think you a god, but we all know that they own one. Your career wouldn't go north if you was Kim Jong-un. Come on, son. Meanwhile, they saying I'm the shit. I tell them I ain't this shit yet. I'm just putting fear in these Washington rappers like a piss tent. Heretic Informs, wherever the fuck they at. Heretic Informs, I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed. But deep down, them niggas know I'm curling the bars that they bench press. Even Oedipus knows. I'm that motherfucker with no incest. When that pen dresses the diary, I make it look like a princess. So if I ain't the greatest to do it, you either died or ain't lived yet. Cause you can float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But compared to me, you'd still be an insect. I'm in a different class, nigga. Don't hold us in session, you professor of online classes. You don't know who you're testing. I've scarred the heavens. Why you still thinking my name is a cartoon reference? Only thing I got in common with Nightwing is we both use our bars as weapons. With me, famine, war, and pestilence, who I am is no mystery. I pity these rappers that gotta paint their raps with ambiguity. But you seem to be all X'd out on American history. Well, that's cool. Cause I make the BMFC park the motherfucking curb individually. Kermit in the coffee shop. I'm not worried about what they doing, they can't do shit. But if I gotta step out this motherfucker, then I'm Frank Lucas. Look at me. Look at their faces, they all ready to change movement. They see their boss's head flaming, they change their name to Strange Music. Watch when you name choosing. When Jay do shit is straight ruthless. They say you racist but can't prove it. Whether it is or it ain't true shit, it won't matter. Cause in this matchup, you the one they gonna say was spooking. You should know by now that ooses ain't loose in them chain nooses. Okay, whatever. Yesterday was the 13th, right? Fuck it, nigga, let's go to sleep. Yesterday was the 13th, right? After the 13th, you getting 3-0, you Jennifer Garner. But in order to... Y'all get that? Yeah, let's keep going on 13th. But in order to break down an MC, you gotta dismember the charter, and I believe, I'm surprised BMFC done made it this far. AD, your pops probably named you that. You an accidental discharge, LS? LS? Don't do it. Told you niggas. I told you niggas. I warned you niggas. Gotta be on LSD. I won't even begin with it. You shouting zombie time when no one watching. Those are skin minutes. But no. Fuck all the fuckery.
Zombie time.
I wouldn't have said y'all's names or battled you if I had some type of respect for y'all. But this battle rap shit ain't for everybody, homie. Especially y'all. He said, break down Nite like an algorithm. How many of y'all don't get it? Well, allow me to join you in the crowd's indifference. I fucking made it, homie. Are you happy, nigga? We finally got the battle you asked for. And they ain't in Seattle, figures. You got all big-headed, so of course, you feel like A-hat don't fit you, but let's see how big your head is when your kid's playing with Nightwing action figures. About time. I got at this, nigga. And I already know all your scheming. You're not about to body me with that nonsense. I ain't quadriplegic. This is where Mark meets the beast in the 3-6. Oh, brother, you should have just walked with Jesus. Just because you got the chest to cross me, don't mean you should respond to demons. My turf warned you. My turf warned you. You're a firstborn with no lamb's blood over your doorstep. I will stop your living. And I ain't got to mention the 6 feet worth of dirt on you, because we all knew just how much our class was different. You choked on MT and still made it because you gas efficient. Then they made you part of the staff. Then they made you part of the staff. Laughable. Yeah, you need them to have your back with this shit and stay focused. But I ain't Moses. I've been known to split them seas even if the staff is missing. Let's get back to business. Hey. Let's get back to business. You've been looking kind of shaky in my last 2 visits. What's happening, Marky? I guess that malarkey you've been serving them can't make it past the kitchen. Well, they had is different. Been keeping tabs on you niggas knowing you couldn't pass submissions as a fact or fiction. Last year around this time, y'all never heard of me, and now I'm main card killing your main bitch. Happy anniversary. So, I'm watching your battles. Like, why do y'all fuck with this guy? You said, and I quote, against these, he could have one gun in the sky and another gun in your eye, and you'd stare down that peephole like there's someone outside. Stop right there. So, this man has one gun in the sky and another gun in your eye. Nigga, why? And you're just standing there like a dumbass. Because you feel that proves there's no bitch in you, but you could just be frozen stiff in fear, my nigga. I'm not convinced enough. Plus, we already know you're too scared to see me outside of Olympia, so with that, you went ahead and showed us why you flaked on me. My head couldn't get itchier. I told you already. Yeah. Monster. I told you already, though. You're just a mini-me. Now you're barking up the wrong tree. Which one? Not the symmetry. This is not a match. More like a body to catch for the one. You're just Trinity. I am the perfect example of hell. I send you to epitome. You could have backed out on this war, bro. So excuse my French, but I gave you the liberty. Now I gotta place you in. So excuse my French, but I gave you the liberty. Now I gotta place you in whatever grave you were digging me with your tide. I must remind you, you're just a shit stain to a winning streak. Is this your prize fighter? Is this your prize fighter? Well, with no bell, I'll piece him until I make a breakthrough in history. Lyrically, you can't get Jay's gift from Saint Nick. When I say shit, it's like letting a stray lick ricochet. And if it hits AKA, it'll do more. You get his name nicked. You come with that same shit. But hey, I'm surprised you even made it tonight. Bar Inception, you couldn't make it past AM. How the fuck you gonna make it through night? How could I not predict? You wanna talk about me and AD, bruh? Well, when you canceled on Steez, nobody gave a fuck. You keep riding on A-Hat's dick, cause y'all don't got as big a name as us. Next time you wanna talk about a dial tone, nigga, we gonna have to hang him up. Yeah, I might have my mama's head, but I got head from your mama, so suck my dick, bitch. You don't wanna go to live with that drama. The nerve on this bitch nigga, thinking he can better score with metaphors. After this, he'll be raving. But rapping at my door, nevermore. Why get poetic for? Pathetic to try to best me at my repertoire. Check the score. What good will this do if trash is all that you get in store? I'm getting more. Forget it. See, the king can play the fool, but I can't become you. I remain above you, towering. You won't see me drop here. I ain't Rapunzel. I'll give you a loss. And I heard SOS back in the day gave you one too. Are you a Family Guy? Makes sense how Cleveland show and take the ratings from you, but I know how y'all feel. I know how y'all feel though. Because for the 4 MCs, this is more than just painful. You're the first brother that I gotta kill, and these niggas swore you was able to beat me. Whew.
That's hard. That's hard. Come on, y'all.
Beat me? But God, you were so trash. In my notepads, I write down bars that are dope ass, broken down, crystal shards, tinted topaz. The heart is what you don't have. You get scarred, and I leave with no scratch, which is ironic because a scratch and a scar is what a mark is also known as. Nigga, lay back. Nigga, lay back. You a bum. So of course beating on bums is something you great at. You might have made it past forums, but that don't mean you got the job yet. We just needed to see where you placed that, and it's right on my placemat. I guess that's our fucked up way of saying you can't fuck with A-Hat. You'll never be great. You know why? Because AKA needs a name in order for somebody to say that. That's not right. Nah, with all the flack he be getting, when it come to business, my nigga hushed the shit. Yeah. So when he hit me up, I was like, I'm cool with it. Just make sure you don't duck this shit. Now, thanks to him, bro, I'm hip. Having fans out of country crossed off my bucket list. But all respect aside, my nigga, who in the fuck is this? Now, I don't mind making space for the nameless, but I thought you was KOTD when we made this arrangement. By the time I realized my mistake, it was already too late then. Well, since I'm already in Bellingham, I might as well finish my Canadian bacon. Let me ask you. Let me ask you, friend. What in God's chance do you have to win? Ask these men. They know that I'm dope. We could have done this in your home, but nigga, that would be trafficking. They gonna be flashing badges and they're gonna be flashing badges and not letting me pass strictly off purity. Before a short person, I can send drones. I don't get past them securities. I know you heard me. Not enough words to say. I come up with the worst of ways to give a nigga this work. You would think that my birth was on the 1st of May, but what they should have told you is that I'm a killer on this cam. Aside from the purple haze and smoked out, don't need more than a little Q in order to serve a J. Now, I'm sure they'll say, who knew? Nightwing just flew through like James Bond with a deuce. So even if the sky were to fall, we would still need to see a new Q, because the jokes you be making, boo-boo. Only thing that gets me laughing is it looks like both of us done stole too many picnic baskets. Listen, fatness. Yeah! Actually, not even all that fat, but shit, I could fix that. I'll just teach Bud to be wiser. Can't get that from a 6-pack. With the second and third, the lesson is learned. So tell your dudes about who did that, because I brought 3 extra rounds in case Big Q wants some get back. You are an ugly little shit.
Blame my parents.
Do you brush your teeth with sand? As soon as any woman gives it up to you, you best to have that ring in hand. But even if she tells you that she loves you, my nigga, I don't even think Jesus can. You look like that. You look like that nigga who does this when he comes up with an evil plan. porcelain seat. Because how could this boy compete? Don't be fooled. He might look like a Sith Lord, but the Force is weak. Because his Q be going for the longest yards that are too far to reach. So I tell him, look here, Frodo, don't be getting short with me. Man, this is not just a body. He on the top floor taking the fastest route to the lobby. Just a funny bitch from Canada. This ain't Robin Scherbatsky. How can he stop me? How can he stop? You know what? I'm ease up a little bit. Smoked out. How y'all feeling? Yeah. Bitch, but you in the wash now, homie. A lot of body bags and hustling shit. So don't be surprised if you see us turn a Q up to a zip. Now, the first time I saw you, I'm thinking, you are short, ugly, and you fat. And you rap? And when it comes to that, man, he's whack. I almost brought the zip ties. One of y'all can tie my hands with that. Why? If y'all wanted to see Short bust around, we might as well give him a handicap. Now, my rounds are senseless. Prometheus, how I climbed down Mount Olympus. Differences, I placed the flame in my mouth when I hit it. Until now, do you get it? See, I know Quinn's been around for a minute, but these jokers hardly could win when I start clowning these bitches. Now you're down in the trenches. This is the part of the round where I finish. That's me. Alright. Not gonna lie. I'm a little bit surprised that y'all didn't call in your vets. We're kind of big deals out here. Yeah. Should have brought in your best. Now, it didn't take me long to figure out that you was hardly a threat. You struggled with the truth and blasphemy. Try Scientology next. Y'all might be confused with the angles I use. Scientology, Tom Cruise. You couldn't handle the truth. Blasphemy, blast it off, and blasphemy, blasphemy, blast it off, and I just hand him a boost. Jim Carrey his ass to put a foreign man on the moon. Right, see, now, y'all ain't gonna understand me to follow, because you're from Canada. Well, I serve you like you could get the Canada bottle. You came from British Columbia just to see the man with the goggles, but you've been dead since BC. I'm just playing with fossils. Listen. You're Ichabod Crane in this novel. When night comes, you go on a horseback race to a hollow grave, and the niggas you came with will get the same when I follow. Put blasphemy on his back and cover his face with the Bible. I'm nasty. I'm nasty with it. Nastier than that chick on your page that I saw, bro. And you're not even worth the 90 seconds it would take her to swallow. You see, Jay got bars, wordplay. Jay do it also. Since every dog has its day, I guess you'll have to wait for tomorrow. Now, he was talking about, what, like, I got a slit dick with a cis pig. Nigga, you couldn't even fit in a twit pig. Yeah. I'm that nigga Nightwing. Small nuts, big dick. I smell a mismatch. You know you're just a walkthrough, right? I mean, you got beat by that verse. And some A-hat niggas that dropped you twice. You seem like a smart person. Trying me is just not too bright. Is it improv or lucid? We'll just call them both, because off the top you like. But really, what does it sound like? Well, really, what does it sound like? Nigga lying behind his bars versus one from the wildlife. You've been letting niggas run through you, and now you don't even sound tight. So change your name all you want. You can't turn her into a housewife. Meanwhile, fucking you. Excuse me. Keep it down. Meanwhile, y'all already know I've been mean for a while. A beast with my style, my bars that you try and spit them, it pulls the teeth from your smile, and most would duck from that. Like Sir Fresh, nobody's seen in a while, and no evidence. I don't think they want to take a misdemeanor to trial, but I've been watching you niggas. It's been a storm while I've been in dormant, but I had the win when I met the doorman. You wanted death? Well, they sent the horseman. Your pen is nice? Well, my pen is Mormon. So tell the 4M, cease this, please, because this isn't for him. This old card.
Hey, let's go.
Go back.
I said, it's been a storm while I've been in dormant, but I had the win when I met the doorman. You wanted death? Well, they sent the horseman. Your pen is nice, then my pen is Mormon. So tell the for him, cease this, please, because this isn't for him. This old card better get well sooner. They're going to be looking for that under for him. I am more than you could ever chew. Done more than you could ever do. I'm going to father you in this box so bad, it's going to send me to the confession booth. I ain't saying Lucid is incredible, but like niggas, I'm known to dead a few, so hurry up with your rounds. I got to teach AM a lesson, too. You happy with that crowd reaction, Lucy? I'm sure you've been waiting for weeks, studying my game tapes for the right angles you seek, and you get the applause, but pause, because it ain't what it seems. It's not that your bars are really hard, it's that you're saying them to me. You seem lost. Well, let me explain it. You see, when that 6'4" nigga gets punched by the 4'6", everybody's like, oh damn! Until that ass get whipped. You see, that's what this is. See, that's what this is. Your chance slimmer than African kids. You think there's a chance until pink pants out of that ass will get picked apart. Hey, yo, Mark. What type of matchup is this? He belong in the other bracket where the other trash niggas is.
Talk that shit. That's how you do it.
Let's go! PIN, let's go!
Misinformed or something? You got 30. Unleft your group. He knew a storm was coming. Looked like the BMFC boys is fronting to getting on. There's nothing nowhere. And I'm glad that the zombie free, but now it's time that he get stuck in my pen. Now, when this tournament through, if you get torn, I meant to. Boy, my pen will boys to menu. End of the road. No.
PIN, let's go!
If he get torn, I meant to. Boy, my pen will boys to menu. End of the road, no fork in it, but the choice of a menu. Get your hat filled by the only real McCoy in the venue. They have to bench you. This work don't come in no hard hats and Tim boots, but I still give you the L, and I could make it look accidental. The judges don't have to be on crack to pick you in front of this flame. I'm sure your friends can just praying that Jack be nimble, but even if you actually win, dude, they're still gonna give me that shit. Because losing in the finals, who the fuck wants to see that shit? I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a whole lot of somethings you're missing. And when you rap like this, you're not fucking convincing. I don't condone bullyism at all. Well, just when I'm rapping. But when you sound like how he sounds, it's fucking crap. I'm just praying while you rap. Your voice gets hoarse, it just stops. If I was you, to the vacuum tube to my nuts and fucking force him to drop. Just from the pitch. I'm watching you and D-Moan ready to punch in my shit. And then I see you get at him for not having a juicer. Bitch! I just battled with Alex Stokes. Now it's Alex Uretta. Him with his ghetto meat cleaver, you with your vegetables. What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all writing your cars, eating cereal, walking around the kitchen for some fucking material. Napkins. I'll nap your kin. I'll be glad to bag him and then trash the kin. I don't have any friends. That's him when he writes. He changed his name right. Of course he loosened with that light shit. Nigga, look at him. He looked like he just hopped off a plane back from ISIS, but they was like, nigga, if you wanted a pussy in our camp, we would have held on to that white bitch. I am light years ahead of you. You ain't even heard no buzz. He was like, hey guys, changed my name. You didn't even know what your first one was. You were softy. You were softy. AIDS in the ass symptom, / victim of Cosby, Leonard from Big Bang Theory stature, swagger Jesse McCartney, nigga, you suck. I don't know who the fuck unbuckled your car seat, but since I got AM next, make yourself useful and go get me a coffee. That's right. That's what y'all came for, right? Yeah! AM and Nite.
1, 2,
AM
3,
and
90
Nite.
seconds.
That's what y'all came for, right? AM and Nite. I gotta be honest, homie. This shit is gonna get very abusive. Still got that shovel? Cool. You about to get buried with Lucy. They keep comparing me to you, but honestly, I took a long stare at your future. I'm sure the leader of gods don't got enough words for me. I don't mean to be a heretic to you, but in this lyrical chase, you come up to the waist, and it's not because your shit's light, it's just as soon as AM starts, you realize he's only midnight. This fight, is not gonna end like
2, 3.
Shut up. Hey, shut up.
Yo, run that back. Hey, respect the MC. Shut the fuck up. Let's rock. Let's go. Yeah, it's like that. Let's rock that shit.
Hey, y'all two next. This fight is not gonna end like you with that little nigga. I'm at your neck. I don't mean to be violent, but I ain't got time to fiddle with you. But still, I give you. Against young Nate, big props. I don't need the footage to see who gets got, but I promise you killed it like I promise you Elvis. You gonna die before that shit drop, cause this would've hit stop. And this would've hit stop. And the reason you remain in is second, because you gotta pass through I before we can say AM is legend. Wait, it's Will Smith. Let me bring that back for a second, cause the homie Biggs made that Carlton Banks shit a lasting impression. You killed Nate though. Oh, okay. You killed Nate though, and showed him you wasn't too jazzy for Jeffin', but now I gotta bar you away like we found Fresh Prince on the weapon. Now, the misdirection is the reason this whole matchup's in question. Your weapon of choice, a katana blade, not a bad first selection, but once this battle commences, it's just another piece of scrap that I add to collections as your body get placed under the katana blades of grass that I step in now. Brown man. Mark, you an asshole.
I know. My name again.
I mean, I already knew by this round y'all would feel solemn. For real, Colin. Y'all knew they would lose, but you still called them. So what am I supposed to do? Hold back? Make it seem like they're a real problem? That ain't my style. These Salem trials, I don't know which, but I'm gonna kill all of them. But you can never fuck with my pen. My sword, my blade, you gotta chill, Bronson. You see, that 500, they like, that's a deal until daffodils on them. I'm gonna be real honest. Your death tonight, more than certain. I might no-show at the funeral though. Not much of a morning person. I'm already I'm already knowing. It's too classic. We too fast for these new classes. True assassin. Let it go over their heads long as you catch it. With this shit, I'm a true fascist. I can't even say that I'm racist, but Zimmerman showed me killing you niggas can keep making me famous. The Da Vinci. The Da Vinci angles. I'm on a list. Listen, man. The Da Vinci angles. I'm on a list of the greatest. You might have cracked a smile from that picture I painted, but I knew you was dangerous. I knew you was dangerous. Sometimes you look better than me, but the question is, will the beast come out or is it just venison meat? Because I told them all. I'll put your fur on the wall if we ever should meet. After that Jeffrey matchup, these Olympians had to get him the Greek. God. God, speaking of gods, that's not y'all. Who are you kidding? You honestly can't even say Zeus without putting the oos in it. That's right. Fuck you, niggas.
Let him know.
Nah, I'm playing. You good, my nigga?
Time has stopped. Yo, run that shit. Let's go.
For $500,000, I could kill a man. Be the hero where the villain stands. Y'all might know him as AM, but 2I, he's just the middleman. How do you spell Imani? Is it 2 I's and in the middle, man? That's some of the people you battle be coming up with some of the lamest shit. But of course I'ma flip your name. I was riding with you before you had a name to flip. I ain't saying I made you. I didn't write your bars, so you don't need nothing to thank me with, but them other gods couldn't help you like I when you was taking that Hades trip. I told you to snap out of it. You gotta believe you a killer. Why do you think I was clocking him? I didn't want him to sleep on you, nigga. The green and Nite's vision had me aim at the sky's limits. You might have missed your mark, Bowen. There's a reason that I did it. When you read into my writtens, you found a brother in me. But the bar inceptions couldn't save you from the cousin asleep. Your bar inceptions couldn't save you from the cousin asleep. Unless your lexicon is what Webster's on, it really doesn't compete because my style too polished. You needed buffering because it wasn't complete. In Portland, that's where I sunk in my teeth. And then it was off to the next one. You came from a rose city. I rose from a dead one. You don't have a body yet. You don't have a body yet. I suggest that you get one because it won't be from the nigga that you got your respect from. That's right.
Time.
Yo.
What you mean?
Michael, diverse. I give you niggas one fucking assignment. How the fuck did he make it to me? A rhyme hustler got his rhymes hustled by a Michael who had to flee, who would have given an L on the mic to a nigga about as diverse as the shirt on a referee. But what's worse is your whole bracket named after some shit that they'll never be. But what's up with you, famous? I'm glad you on the up and up, because we remember you from taking more swamp than a Lil Wayne double cup, you little lucky fuck. You little lucky fuck. Got you a goose egg for talent and ran with it from Two Ugly Ducks, but after this tourney scene, I'm Charlie Sheen. I done made it through 2.5 men and fame still couldn't fuck me up. This don't fuck. I know he took Olympia from you. You could try to book New York, be the king of Queens, possibly. Hell, you already looked the part. Kevin James shit. Kevin James shit. Notice I'm attacking famous with niggas who are actually famous. This vaccination, the same way that Moses used to burn snake to kill all the snake shit. I feel on the face. Bruce all the mighty on the way to this ring. I don't know what famous aim is, but the cookie ain't gonna crumble the way that you think. I can say the same thing. I could say the same for your team. Even Script knew I would kill this cat. Now watch as we see Judas try to give his silver back. Gorilla, please. Please. I swear y'all bananas. Only crowd reaction y'all ever gets from Amanda. Spitting that whack shit, and you can still hear her, woo! Remind me of my Cowboys, because even when the team don't look good, at least the cheerleaders do. Why compare me to you? I knew as soon as I saw you, you can't fuck with me. It's strictly out of pity when they applaud you. Mark wants you to kill me, but even Script knows you're horrible. All these odds stacked against you, even I'm rooting for you, but I need you to understand something. It's not just the weight of my talent. It's never solely the wings they fear so much as the talents. You can act like you all good and shit, but you stole a bar from AM. That's real. Meaning you bit some shit from a nigga I already killed. That Nightwing shit, like I don't fucking do the blade shit. I'm freestyling. And this nigga wilding because he about to get robbed from 5,000.
He's lying.
Get with it now or get made fun of later. Look, Zachary. I don't know what they put in your daiquiri or what you think that you have. I don't know what they put in your daiquiri or what you think that you have for me, but stupid ass shit like that is why we think your ass is weak. I didn't travel these miles to come here and put on no masterpiece, but a nigga known to get whipped after fetching a master's piece. I shared the art of war with you. Took on Olympia, actually. I could show you out of Campus City if you had the capacity. The Nite Jester and King. The Nite Jester and King. You could learn from His Majesty, change you from the queen that you are to a Bohemian Rhapsody. Why the fuck? Am I even rapping? This shit is a strut. Mark wanted 3-minute rounds. I said, nigga, for what? This what? Your fucking punches hurt you more than anyone else, bro. I could stop rapping now and just let you fuck yourself up with your weak ass bitch. Shit won't even make sense, but y'all eat that shit. Against Hush, you said, fuck it, I ain't even gonna repeat that shit. I am not just above you when it comes to battle rap hierarchy. I am just a better human being entirely. I look better, my waist is slimmer, I run faster, I guarantee that. I'm much stronger, much smarter, your girlfriend probably needs that. Speaking of which, she got a little jelly to her, trying to see what she do with it. She probably asked, what about Kelly? Don't even trip, girl, she cool with it. Listen, man, the point is there's a huge difference. Don't be so sensitive, sister. I came here to catch a body, not syphilis, sister. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave it at that round. I remember telling you. Yo. Hey, keep it down out there. I remember telling you, if you made it to me, I'd give you a round. Well, shit, you're in luck, because I done completely ran out of ways to tell you you suck. Brandon Phillips criticized, saying I'm always smiling. True. But if you was getting 500 for nothing, nigga, you'd be smiling too. I can't say for nothing. That would be foolish. More like to stand here for 9 fucking minutes and listen to this bullshit. Because you got nothing to attack me. Your rap game is ass cheeks. I'd rather listen to young Nate talk about his mythical rap sheet. Because you rap like an idiot. It's like you're telling a story to a 4-year-old girl. Your delivery's boring. I'm going in and out of consciousness. Sometimes it's too hard to handle. And then you raise your voice for the fucking punch. Like that, for example. Oh, but if these judges give you the win, bro, I'm gonna be extra pissed. No, I'm talking showing up at your job, at Wendy's, ordering hella shit. I'm gonna complain about every burger. Put your whole staff to embarrassment. And you know I'm half Samoan, so I want mayonnaise on everything. Put a burning cross in your black neighbor's yard, and then leave a long-ass sandwich trail that leads to your car, petty as fuck. Petty as fuck. How many times have I said it, you suck? Your whole clique then took more licks than lesbian muff. I didn't have enough. They already know who's the winner. So after I take this 500, you can cry me a river. Stone Cold Stunner. Fuck out of here. It's off the turnbuckle, get in with a chair. Silverback gorilla, neck broke bend jaw. Shirt pain in your stomach, Pepto Bismol. Well, if it isn't the stupid fuck. Facebook yapping 24/7, dude who ducked. I've been looking for you everywhere, nigga. From Geneva's to Supercuts. Like, wait, you see that, nigga? Make sure you tell dude what's up. I'm sure it's been a while since you've seen your dick, my nigga, but at least you finally grew some nuts. But still, you should have ducked instead. Disregard what the fuck was said. Archaeologists ain't the only ones who know how to brush the dead. For thinking night light, the back of my truck is where you get tucked in bed. This is where your champion's barber runs into the champion of cutting heads. But still, that's the strangest to say. Because we were supposed to do this way up in May, so tell me something. How do you make money as a barber when you're afraid of the fade? I'm confused, nigga. And what made you think something was gonna change up today? I don't need a doctor's note. Because you're gonna be right back at him like the game was with Dre. And speaking of games, y'all should be privy to the games that he played. Because we were supposed to do this upstate. He expecting y'all to gas him. That's why we're not doing this where we stay. Well, if y'all want to know something about me, just pay attention to how your team play. Because on the road, they know I'm a trailblazer as soon as they see Jay. Do you realize your life in jeopardy, Alex? Do you really think you're testing me, Alex? See, he's slow. You gotta put it in the form of a question for Alex. Well, you was talking trash. Well, I'm here now. Your whole class, I will tear down. I will put your peers in a box since you asked for that fair trial. And you come as light as my past hairstyle. Mentioning that ain't gonna be enough for you, nigga. You about to represent Portland about as well as a public defender. That's right. Now, I'm not much for ranting, because most niggas don't really cross that line. But everybody got an opinion these days. And I'll be damned if I'm not saying mine. The only reason I'm doing this because Roman AM wanted me to come out here and rhyme, but nigga, you're lucky I ain't charged your stupid ass last event for wasting my goddamn time. And then you want to get on Facebook, like, oh, you better get ready. Who the fuck you acting a fool with? You got one fucking battle, sir. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Oh, but we lost the footage. Suck my dick. How the fuck are y'all not pissed? You're the co-founder. Keyword found. And you lost the shit? Y'all must just live on the Green Light District, huh? Bunch of crack babies and weed smokers. He's garbage at rap. He puts your raps in the garbage. Why the fuck's he a league owner? Are y'all smoking that deaf nigga? Listen to when he fucking raps. He told Dante, I hit you with a ghetto meat cleaver. What in the fuck is that? And the crowd reacts. What is it? And the crowd reacts. Like, that shit was nice. A ghetto meat cleaver? A poverty-stricken kitchen knife? Where do you get bars like that? So fucking hooked on rap phonics? Were you just selling diplomas at your high school? I'm sure they didn't put a tax on it. I ain't trying to go back to school with you. But what else do you want me to do, nigga? Tell me. Help me. Help you, nigga. You was talking all of that hard away. Yeah, you'll get a happy Father's Day from the father, you Marvin Gaye, right? I know you're gonna mention that blonde shit.
Wait, hold on, you got me fucked up. What? Okay, let's go.
I know you're gonna mention that blonde shit. But trust, it was not fashion. There was a time when me and my niggas had the evening news doing hot flashes, and when you under that, you gotta undergo some changes, so when you ain't recognized when the cops passing, and I knew they wouldn't double take on no blonde nigga who rock glasses. I'm nothing like you niggas. I actually mean what I rap in my bars. I didn't wait till after high school to try to act like I'm hard. I don't use the crime rate of my city to try and rap about some dumb shit. Nor do I mention other niggas to tell you I'm not one to fuck with, because the hood ain't done shit for me. That's why I don't bother to mention it. Nigga, you might be from the hood, but every hood got a bitch in it. And motherfucker, you told Dante, come to my hood and see how the ghetto treat you like that was some vicious shit. But nigga, the poverty I seen ain't gonna have your fingers looking like chicken strips. Listen, bitch. I was expecting a reaction, okay. Listen, bitch. I know there's a lot of rappers like you, deceitful. But you know it's bad when not even the white people believe you. Because you took another. I even got your sister laughing. You took another route. You wasn't the muscle, you was the muzzle mouth. You knew what them niggas is doing life for ain't really what it's about, so you went to barbers. I mean, that's cool, my nigga. I commend you for taking the hustle route, but when them lines get out of control, it's your job, nigga, to cut it out. But I'll give you the benefit of the fucking doubt. I'm sure there's probably some shit you viewed and didn't just pull stories off of the fucking evening news, just like you and your girlfriend. Right now, y'all both physically huge, but I'm sure y'all got some gym memberships that you'll eventually use. See, I'm on your side, my nigga. See, I'm on your side, my nigga. Listen, I'm on your side, my nigga. But I can put on blast your relations. But see, I can actually rap. I don't gotta use that information. The point that I'm trying to make, if I was ever trying to make one, is don't throw stones from a glass house, my nigga. Especially an overweight one, because y'all fat.